When the newly acquired and renamed Rivership started sailing 2023, we had the opportunity to be one of the first few to sail on it. This is our 8 days of amazing sailing split in 2 videos. Today, we will share amenities, dining options, destinations, and experiences on our first 4 days.
So here it begins. We just got dropped off and we're about to embark.
We're so excited to board the ship.
Welcome on board. Please me just offer you some champagne.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
Cheers and welcome.
So they had butlers taking care of us and they're escorting us now to the room. Oh, nice. I love it.
Oh wow. Oh, they left us a champagne in there. The first impression of the ship is that it's larger than the typical river cruise ship.
Wow, that's pretty. I love the deck.
Look, they have tulips.
I know they have like garden. Like they have a garden there.
That's crazy. They actually have here a living roof.
That's really nice touch. So I'm looking around here at the upper deck. I just love the little touches that they've done. Like I have this blanket to keep me warm. See this glass behind me? We have it in several spots and it keeps the wind from blowing in. Bye, Vienna.
And just like that, we sailed away. Andrzej just noticed this gentleman eating an ice cream.
How can you say no to ice cream? Hi! What do we have here?
Vanilla, apricot, mango, lemon, strawberry, chocolate, and coconut blueberry.
Oh, tough choice. I'll have mango.
I'll have vanilla and coconut blueberry.
Oh my god.
Coconut blueberry. Nice. Since it's a brand new company and this one is actually the first sail, we just found out that we are only 21 people on this ship. Keep that in mind when you book soon.
And that you will have a very inclusive experience. We have this welcome, right? And we're curious what this is. So let's open it. What is... I don't know what that is.
Looks like a big black Pampers.
Oh, it's a packing cube. That's great. Okay, time to unpack.
Now, what's really cool about this bed that it's elevated just high enough to hide the luggage, so it's not on your way.
Captain Trouble. He is from Hungary, one of our youngest captains.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Name of the whole crew, I welcome you aboard. I am your captain and my main job is to get the guest and the ship from E to B safely.
Thank you very much for joining us on this wonderful cruise through a very beautiful part of Austria and also into Germany and then Hungary, of course.
What is that?
We have over here shrimps, we have chicken and we have veal. I think the best way for with wine it's shrimp with caviar.
I'll have the shrimp too. What's that?
It's veal, deep fried.
Deep fried veal.
I'll try this one and this one too.
It's chicken.
And I'll try the veal. Come see us again. About 3 hours on the ship, just start sailing away. And what I feel first, that the staff, they really did a good job of putting their personality in front of you and just, let it shine.
Friendly,
Yeah, they're very friendly.
Yeah.
Good evening.
It's very dark, so...
These flowers are actually real.
The white one is a Gemischter Schatz, the red one is a Münzer Rieder, so it's a Pinot Noir. Which one would you like to try? The white one is
Can I try the red one?
Oh yes.
Thank you so much. Hey. Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Looks good.
My braised beef short rib with garlic mashed potato and Parmesan spinach just arrived. Let's try it. Ooh, it's so tender. The Parmesan added texture with its crunchiness. It's very different. I like it.
I got a halibut, this red thing called couscous. It's a red couscous, I guess. It just melts in your mouth. The dinner is 9.5 out of 10. But we're still waiting on the dessert.
May I put this one on the middle? Here you go. Enjoy.
That is a cheesecake.
Cheesecake with the strawberry, and this is Zaffer cake, traditional Austrian cake. Yes, you can see the layers of the chocolate and the layers of the apricot jam. It's really delicious because it's homemade, they made it here. Enjoy.
Look how you guys have this down. Saha cake. Worth every bite.
You want Zaffer cake, but I said
So my friends, the day is over.
First day. So far it's been wonderful.
So see you tomorrow.
Good night. What a beautiful way to wake up in the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we decided to start by being active.
Let's work out so we can have breakfast. Oh, there's two sides. You want some water?
Yes, please.
Cold towel.
Because the gym is located on the first floor, the water level is right below the window. It's really cool, kind of exercising and seeing the river. Our goal is to feed MJ before she gets hungry.
Wow! Going to third floor. Morning.
Morning.
how are you this morning?
Good morning. So the breakfast here is served as a buffet style.
Oh, celery and ginger. Alright, we'll try that one.
Also, you can order by the menu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Oh,
Oh my god.
it has sea salt in it too. Lots of it.
What I like about river cruising is, you know, it's a smaller ship, so there are less crowds, there's less chaos. It feels really relaxed. Thank you. It's called Mozart coffee. Do you want to see it? Where's the coffee? Oh, it smells like alcohol. Oh, it's good. It's sweet. There are many different activities on the ship. Today is about making delicious apple strudel.
After we roll, we brush on top with egg, and we need to have our oven already hot, 20 minutes, 180 degrees.
And we also got to try it. Wow, look at all this dessert.
We do promise that over here there are 0 calories.
0 calories! What are you gonna have for lunch?
Frog legs.
Where? Where's frog legs?
Right there.
Oh boy. What else do they have? Beans, fish. Oh, they have rice.
And this pasta is homemade.
I'll have carbs and carbs. Love it.
It does taste like chicken, but it's a little bit juicier and softer.
Like it?
I do actually. And the crumbs makes it just perfect. I do recommend trying frog legs, at least once in your life.
We just arrived on our first port at Mauthausen. I hope I said it right.
Hello. We arrived in the city of Steyr, here where our excursion begins.
So River Steyr ends here and meets with River Danube. The river levels goes up really high and it floods up to this level. They actually marked it so that you can see what level it went to.
Castle of Lamberg has a very rich history. It's been destroyed in the past, then rebuilt. As today it mainly serves as a very large library. It holds about 11,000 books. But there is another very interesting fact about it. Is it the safest place and at the same time the most dangerous place in the town? And it's the safest place because here is a police department. But right across on the other end is a wedding chapel. Evil face.
Here you will find unicorns.
Our tour to the city concludes here, so we're going back to the boat.
Let's go to my favorite spot. We're having some pre-dinners or cocktails. Dinner with everyone else. Tonight I'm having salmon trout with baked okra and caviar on top. And it's not part of the menu, but I ordered white rice, which they provided.
And I'm having the schnitzel, which is a traditional Austrian food.
We got here mango tiramisu with nougat, and Victor ordered by force banana and pudding with vanilla sauce.
Yes, who told me 10 minutes ago that we're not gonna have dessert tonight?
You can't say no. How can you say no? Oh my god. Wow. The mango is so sweet. It's just the flavor is, the mango is sweet, but it's not too sweet. Does that make sense? Just the flavor is just explodes in your mouth. Banana and bread pudding. Again, it's just perfect blend. It's just flavorful.
Victor ordered.
Oh my gosh, like everything that they serve you here is so good. I just can't say no.
I must say the dinner was fabulous.
I love it.
Good night.
Good night. In the turn down service, macaroons. Good night. This for real this time.
Good morning. Today we have a very, very late morning.
I'm afraid we may have missed breakfast.
So what's cool that even if you're lazy like us,
we're not lazy.
so it's cool that you even wake up here very late and you miss your breakfast, you still have a second chance. And this usually is not served in a main dining room, it's in a midship.
So here in this bistro, you can order your coffee and you can still actually order breakfast, which I'm gonna have omelets today. We're having a galley tour today, exclusive, where all the magic happens.
All sweets getting produced here.
You have the sweet guys.
Yes. So he's in charge for all the salads, the cold appetizers, the dressings. A little bit more clean. Usually it's much more messier.
We're about to check MJ's favorite place in the world. You excited?
Yeah. What is it?
So then let's have a look into the dishwash.
That's not true. I don't like washing.
They are working without chemicals. This works with this granulat, this plastic granulat is twisting so fast all the dirt away in the water, so there's no need for any additional chemicals. So it's a much greener way and
Fantastic.
So this thing right here basically destroys all the food. They don't dump it to the fish, but they take it to the sea to the special place that I'm not really sure what they do with it, but it's a very clean way of getting rid of waste.
Now we're about to enter the freezer.
the barman is already picking up the fruits.
Oh, gotcha! Is that for our next drinks?
Yeah.
Very cold here. I like all the vegetables, mushrooms.
It's pretty neat, isn't it?
I'm actually surprised how large is this galley. I was imagining something much tinier, but it makes total sense because the capacity of the ship is 150 passengers, so you need a big galley to serve all those people.
Look at the smiling strawberries with chocolates, and the white one is calling my name.
It's amazing how organized and clean is everything.
This is a very special experience for me as I've never been in a galley big, especially in a ship. Doggy doggy. Such a gorgeous day today. Don't you think so? There you go, the master at work.
So notice on the menu that they have a lot of different coffees, and we want to try them all.
Tea latte, the Venus melange iced one. Here you go.
It's very sweet. I love it. Just perfect for after lunch coffee. We are in our second destination, which is Passau.
Yes, and we will have a little bit of a walking tour and something special.
Passau is a city in state of Bavaria, which is one of 16 states of Germany, which is known for cars and also is known for beer. Here in the center of Passau you can find a fountain, and it's not a water fountain. You may want to guess. It's a beer fountain.
Beer, Germany!
Unfortunately, it's not for everyone. You have to go inside and order some, but yeah, if you have a big keg or something, you're gonna fill it up. That's where you do it, outside in Germany, here in the square. And what you do in Germany, of course, speaking of the beer?
Ein Bien bitte.
Brezelwurst.
You speak German, right? Do you know how to say cheers? Prost.
Prost.
Prost. That was the proper way.
Best beer. What do you think of the beer?
It's good. I drink it all the time. The gentleman say you get 5 hells beer and you really go to hell. 5.
Right here is a church that is split actually in 2 styles. Half a church is a Gothic style and another half is a Baroque style.
Wow. And we get to check the Baroque style church, and it's not the same as the other Baroques because if you're gonna notice, it's different, it's lighter, it's got a lot of white and not just gold. Where are we going? Oh, what is this? All this tobacco. It's like a cigar room and all these portraits. That is so elegant. Can you smoke it?
I believe so because you can smell the smoke here. So I believe it's dedicated room for smoking.
And of course, when you smoke tobacco, you have to pair it with the perfect cognac.
The dinner for tonight is in the Bistro. It's not a typical place where you have dinner.
We have some cold and hot tapas tonight, such as oyster rockefeller, beef tartare.
If you're vegetarian, you'll definitely love the selection of asparagus. They have the whole asparagus and also the peeled asparagus.
So for our hot tapas, we have here some jumbo shrimps, pulled pork, herb roasted beef, and some wild mushrooms, along with some fries.
This is shrimp.
This is a unique type of dining. It's not always the same every night. You're not expecting the same thing over and over.
That was an absolutely fantastic way to end this evening.
She's amazing. She could be a big star in Broadway. And I wouldn't be surprised to see her one of these days.
Well, for now, good night. It amazes me every time I'm passing through these locks how close the ship is to the wall.
Good morning.
So after a night spent in Germany, we turn around and we're heading back towards Austria.
Everyone's traveling preference are very different. Today we had an option to go down the boat for a day trip in the Czech Republic, but we decided that we wanted to stay in the ship, get our sleep in, work out, and just go later for a different type of tour. But now we have the ship all to ourselves. Let's do a few room tours and show you more of the ship. We will start with our room, which sits right in the middle category, and it is called Riverside Suite. It is 20.3 square meters located on Seahorse Deck, which is on the second deck. So one thing I did love about this ship that I haven't seen before is a bidet. And then when you sit on it, it's so warm. You also have a remote that will give you a rear, a front, or a fan. After having this bidet, you wonder how did you not live without one? This is the Harmony Room, an entry level for this river cruise. It is also 20 square meters. The big difference is the window. But it has the same space, it has the same layout. And this type of suites are only on the first deck. Another thing I love about the bathrooms here is that you can heat your towels or dry your wet clothes. In order to keep this video short, we included the Penthouse, Mozart, and Owner Suite tour on part 2. They can also do it for you, or you have this option to do it yourself.
That's very handy, especially when you travel before a cruise or after.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and here at the rooftop there is a bar where you can choose your afternoon cocktail.
And for today's after lunch coffee, I decided to go with Franziskaner, which is a shot of espresso with steamed milk and topped with the whipped cream. Today we docked in the city of Grein.
We are now headed to the Fortress Greenberg. Welcome to the courtyard. That's beautiful. What you see here is the magnificent inner courtyard of the castle. For more than 500 years, the Greenberg Castle has majestically overlooked the city of Rhine and Danube. This was the original party room.
Right there, it's a 3-meter wide wall.
This is the floor that was originally from 1630s. Now watch your step because it's pretty high on the first one.
Oh wow, that's really impressive.
That is so pretty.
Look at this room. This room is made from 22 million pebbles.
And this used to be a spa area. It keeps everything cool. It's beautiful. Really worth visiting. My new friend, Mr. Teddy Bear. This is the Great Knights Hall, and it is separated so you can enter the chapel. However, as it was before, it's still being used for concerts, weddings, and christenings.
And it definitely has the most amazing view of the Danube. Along the riverside, we've seen many castles, but once you actually stop and you go in one, you really can understand and appreciate the history of this part of the world.
There's so much stories behind these walls, and seeing how well preserved it is just wonderful.
By now you're wondering, what cruise line is this? It's Riverside Luxury Cruises, and the name of this particular ship is Riverside Mozart.
What's beautiful about this cruise is that the menu changes every day based on your location, and you will have an option for vegetarian, pescatarian, and meat-based meals. And quite honestly, if you want an American meal, Asian meal, they will try to accommodate whatever you request.
Every day I'm getting more rounder and rounder. This is the reason why.
And from what I understand, they actually spend way more than most river cruises with their budget per person in terms of food. And it shows. Bon appetit! Don't miss part 2, where we serve gold in our plates, visit a secret cafe, enjoy more of the ship amenities, while exploring Vienna, Bratislava, and Budapest, and our takeaway from this cruise. Thank you for watching, and if you want to book a cruise like this or any travel, you can find information in the links below.